Hello everyone, welcome back to the Statistical Academy. My name is Sanjeev Reddy. In manipulating data with functions, you learn to use some new functions that enable you to manipulate numeric, date and character values. In addition, you learn to use functions that change a variable from one data type to another. So are you ready to dive in and learn something new? Before we move further, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment with your thoughts on the topic. Let us learn together. SAS has many different functions for manipulating data. A SAS function is a named predefined process which can be used in a SAS program to produce a value. The function could accept none, one, or several arguments as input. Based on the arguments, the function performs its specified computation or manipulation and returns a value. SAS has many functions, which are grouped by category. We are already familiar with some functions, but we will discuss some new functions from the descriptive statistics, date and time, truncation, special, random number, and character categories. In this video, we will discuss numeric functions. Variable list can help you to reduce the number of variables you have to specify in the function arguments or in other SAS statements. In addition to the variable lists, you can use a double dash to specify a physical range of variables from left to right in a dataset. The variables can have any names. This format statement uses a double dash to specify that all variables from average sysbp to max diabp be formatted with the 3.1 format. Notice that you don't need to use the of keyword in the format statement. The of keyword is required when you use variable list as an argument in a function. You can also use keywords to specify a group of variables. In this code, the keyword _numeric_ formats all numeric variables in the dataset with the 3.1 format. The keywords _character_ and _all_ are also available to group variables. By now you should be familiar with using basic numeric functions such as sum or mean to calculate summary statistics. These functions just scratch the surface of what SAS offers in the numeric functions category. Suppose you have a dataset that includes subject numbers and 5 pain score measurements, and you wanted to create an output dataset that includes only the top 3 pain scores and an average of the top 3 scores and randomly generated number for each subject, which is subject identifier. You can use several numeric functions to do this. First, you can use the rand function to assign a random number to each subject as subject ID. You can use the largest function to identify the top 3 of the 5 pain scores. And you can use the mean and round functions to calculate the average pain score with the 1 decimal place. Let's see this in a demo. In this example, we will use numeric functions to create a pain score report that includes the top 3 pain scores. In this data step, you can see that we are creating an assignment statement. The variable pain first is using the largest function to get the largest or maximum score from the variables pain score 1 through pain score 5. Now notice we are taking advantage of our variable list here by using the keyword of. We can reference the range variables pain score 1 to pain score 5, which is much easier than typing out each of those variable names. I'm going to copy this statement and paste it 2 additional times. Modify the expressions to get the second and third largest pain scores. And once I have those top 3 scores, I wanted to create another variable called top 3 mean, which is average of the top 3 pain scores. Top 3 will be the mean of pain score first, second and third. Next, we don't want any further information in the report, so I want to drop the subject and pain scores 1 to 5 from the output dataset. But I do want to give each subject a random ID, a 4-digit number that can be used to identify the subjects and their pain scores. So before the set statement, I will create a new variable named subject ID, and I will use the rand function with the integer as the first argument. This generates random integers between the values specified in the second and third arguments. So if I want a 4-digit number, I will use 2000 as the second argument and 8999 as a third argument. I am placing this statement before the set statement so that subject ID will be the first variable added to the PDV and the leftmost variable in the output dataset. So let's see how it looks. That's a good start. We have our random numbers, the top 3 pain scores, and top 3 mean. Although you will notice we have quite a bit of precision for some of these scores, probably more than what we wanted to include in our result. So I will go back to the code and modify the top 3 mean assignment statement to use the round function. The first argument of the round function will be the number returned from the mean function. So after the main function, I will add the second argument to the round function, which would be the round off unit. I will use 0.1 to round to the nearest tenth and close the parenthesis for the round function. Alright, let's see how this looks. Perfect. Where there were decimal places, they are rounded to the nearest tenth. Perfect. This video illustrates just a few numeric functions. There are many more that you can use to manipulate your data. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Until next time, happy learning.